Good performance. Really can't complain. Without the ball, we worked really hard. Our pressing, our shape, and then at the back, defended brilliantly well. We want to tighten a few things up from Thursday, and girls did that really well. So delighted without the ball. With the ball, created some chances today, and we just weren't able to get one in the goal. All in all, if I'm being honest, would love to win, but a draw is probably a fair result. I think it just about keeps us alive with a playoff shot. It's going to depend on other results, and we're going to have to get some points on the road next week. Having our last game at home, if we can get something on the road next week, keeps us alive for this point today.
Coach, they say soccer has 5 stages: goalkeeping stages, defending stages, attacking stage, recovering the ball, and losing the ball. Do you kind of felt you kind of saw a little bit of that mixture in today for today's match, that you guys were able to pull out that scoreless draw with the exception of the attacking?
Reading between the lines is a really good question. Reading between the lines, I think, that's where we, in the transition on Thursday night in the attacking play, we got very excited and played one touch or just played that ball too far ahead. That was something we talked about in the video session. That was something we worked on the field, just having that composure to that final pass, okay? But I don't want to be too hard on the girls because that's the hardest pass in the game to play. But it's also the pass that's going to lead to us unlocking and scoring more goals. I think I know where you're going with that, and I think we were better today. But it's something, if you look at our whole season, for sure, that's just those little transition moments when we win the ball, like keeping the ball that second or two, that pass or two that allows us to get into our attacking shape.
And you talked about the two chances that your team developed, one near in midway through that first half, and then another couple of chances that snuck through in that second half. Is that something you guys want to just press and continue to build on now that now that there's that game plan to look at this film to allow you guys to continue back and working on the field?
Yeah, and then I'd also say, like, the amount of stuff that's just not dropping for us in the box. Like, if you watch the video, there's people in the box. If we go front post, it bounces back post. If we hold back post, it seems to bounce front. There was one throw in there. The last two had bounced on the penalty spot. We had nobody there, and sure as I said, Libby, I want you on the penalty spot. They bounced on the six, and their centre defender clears it, and you're just going coulda, shoulda, woulda, and that's the way the ball's rolling for us at the minute. But you got to keep going. You can't feel sorry for yourself. But overall, Millie's made a great save at the end. They'll feel that they should have scored that and won it, and then we'll feel that Sid almost got in, and some of those balls could have dropped for us, and we would have won it. So I think if both coaches feel like they should have won it, probably a draw's a fair result.
Next week on the road, you guys have to get some results on the road. What do you guys want to see from on the practice field now that you guys are able to build some momentum your direction?
We have to just keep getting better. It's not we're not going to overreact or anything. We're playing well. This conference, I've been very impressed with the standard of our league, and I thought we've played really well this season. We haven't got the points that our performance deserve, but we can't give up. We've got to hang in there and keep going. But the two away games we've had, we've been very good for long periods of those games. Next week will be can we fight and concentrate and just get over that line the full 90 minutes. If we do that, I think we can come home with some points, and then that'll put us in a good position to finish with our last game here.
All right, thank you, coach.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.